Then, so today's mission. I've got the diamond blade. I'm gonna cut up here now. I'm gonna cut up here, make a hell of a mess. We've put the steel in the top to hold it up. There's the line there. Gonna cut down there. Gonna cut all this, hack all that off. Come over here, hack all this off as well. This is gonna go, it's all no good. Debbie started to trim the garden yesterday. She's gonna finish that off and clean that up. Scoutcraft asked about the front hedging. So she's gonna just trim the hedging and clean up the pom-poms, yeah? So the pom-poms come back nice and trimmed. And that's what we're going to do today. So this is the beginning video. No doubt Debbie will spy on me, and when I'm dust and filth, get ready for the dust and the filth whilst I cut this out, and then we'll do an ending video. So, because what's going in there is going to be spectacular, and what's going on here on the top there is going to be surprising. But it ain't arrived yet. We're still waiting for parts, which was sort of part of the plan. You never rush these things, and of course we've been on holiday, we've been on vacation, haven't we? We've been staycationing, so now it's time to crack on and do a bit, or do a bit more, so we can get the room ready, finished for Christmas. We're waiting, we're going to take this door out, the roof's in place, the two steel beams are in place. We'll take this out finished. We'll wait for this door to arrive, the bifolds, and then we'll bring the floor across, take this out, bring the floor across, and then do the surface. The skirtings have arrived, so we've got all new skirtings to put in and around, so there's still quite a bit to do. So holiday's over, back to cracking on with it. Yeah, sit. This is the review of Charlie. Come here. He's been washed and trimmed. He went to the kennels whilst we were away, so of course he comes back with a certain sort of aroma, shall we say. And here he is, look. Sit, sit, sit. Here he is. So we went straight from the kennels to the wash, and here he is, beautiful boy, washed, cleaned and trimmed. But he's home now, so he's going to join all the filth, isn't he? He's going to cop all the filth. Here he is.
Sit, sit.
Sit, let me go over there.
There's a
Show
good
him.
boy. Kiss your paw then. Kiss your paw. Come on.
You'll be lucky.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's a good boy.
Yeah, so
Okay.
here he is. But I'm going to be making loads of filth, so we'll get filthy.
We're going to lock the door off him.
We'll wash him again after the job's finished. But
Oh, thank you.
here he is.
Good boy.
Here he is.
Good lad.
He likes being fussed by his mummy.
Okay.
Yeah, so there he is, cleaned and groomed.
And the other one. Thank you. Good boy.
Here he is, cleaned and groomed.
Okay. Right, we'll have to lock you out for a bit now, won't we?
Because you get filthy, yeah.
No, I can't see you.
What?
I can't see you.
Go the other side and film it. Go outside. We're going to put the fan on and blow it out. Okay? Solid fireplace. Well. I think somebody previously must have sealed it up.
Have you got your mask on?
No, I don't need it.
Turn around.
Yeah, bolt the chisel. Yeah,
Right, can I go now?
yeah.
Oh, no.
Taking it out. I know it's weak.
Yeah, no, but be careful.
Oh, I didn't press go. Look at these. Look at these. They're awful. These houses are absolutely terrible. They just come apart in your hands. Bloody good bricks. Bloody shit mortar. You can literally, where did I had it in my hand? You can scrape the mortar away, look. It's sandy. But what I'm going to have to do now is, because this is pretty unstable here, and that's all that's holding the rest of the chimney up, so I'll have to clear this area, put a support in here and put a support in there, and then either rebuild or re-strengthen these corners, these edges, before we continue, because as part of cutting that away, it's disturbed this. It's all loose. So anyway, nothing we can't deal with. So we're working our way back to the original. See how many clean bricks? Okay, we've got half bricks, but even them are clean. This mortar is terrible. But it looks like, you see, this is the original. This is the chimney, you can't see the light, but this is the square, the box of what they made to put the chimney in. So even this, look, even that is sort of soft and crumbling to hell. Yeah, so I think we're just going to be left with a square, you know, the original square. All this lot's going to come out. Yeah, all this lot's going to come out, which I suppose is sort of good, because I'm glad it comes out. I'm glad it's coming out like this. This is the heat of the... What the hell is all this all about? I don't know, but anyway, it looks like I'm going to clean it all nice like that. Yeah. See that? The chimney. So we'll clean it out, and then we'll look at what we've got to do with this and hold this front end in. It's fairly safe at the moment. There's a little crack here, a little crack along there. No big thing. So just got to go with caution. I'm just worried about this bulging out and falling that way and the whole corner coming off and then the rest of the chimney coming. But if we proceed gently, we should be all right and get rid of all this crud. So it was going all fine and dandy. The bricks are coming out all clean. We've got a crack down there. So So I'm thinking support this first and then knock these out and rebuild them. But anyway, to begin with, we looked at this. I was digging away. I've cleaned it out to where nice and clean chimney, like how the builders would have done it before they started on the fireplace. And this was here, and I thought this, I wasn't sure what it was, but I thought, oh, that's a nice clean beginning to put, say, a slab of concrete in here, square that off to be able to completely fill this in. So I'm digging, and I decided to cut this away here. So I've cut this away here, cut that away. I pull a few things up. I find the fireplace, the old fireplace slab. So I'm thinking, great, that must be on something, it's got to be on something solid. Anyway, I see a little hole. I continue digging down the little hole. We know this is straight down because we put that there ourselves. And there's the plastic and the insulation and all that, if you could see down there. But what? So you tap this now. It's hollow. That's not solid ground, that isn't. Can you hear it? Maybe the fan might be making too much noise. Hold on. Let's take the fan off. Let's take the fan off. So, I was thinking, right, build a whole load of bricks that would hold everything up in place. But, what's that? What's under there? Do I just put a slab of concrete on here now, a step of concrete? 2 or 3 inches, I don't know, Bobby, 2 or 3 inches deep, or do I have to find out what's below? If it was anything like this, it was just dirt below. But of course, remember, this is our neighbour's living room wall. This is the opposite side, the neighbour's living room wall. So I've got to be careful, really careful in and around here. So I was thinking maybe just put a slab of concrete in there and then build it up. I think we're going to go down the path of, rather than cut it and fit it, we're now going to pull it all out and rebuild it to the size we want. But I've got to wait for the master builder to come along, because I just thought, well, I'll do all the dirty work, get filthy. It's not fair to ask him to come here and get filthy and go home. I'll get filthy and get washed. So anyway, we've come to a bit of an impasse at the moment. It's all good fun though, it's all good fun. So look at this, it's going to work. The offcut. You remember we bought the beams for these, didn't we? We bought that steel beam and we bought that steel beam ready for the bifolds. Well, that's the offcut. We used the one offcut to do the one across the top, so we can now cut it, sit it in there. Well, that'll give us what we want. That's gonna be the solution. And it's good, and it's the thick gauge stuff. It's not the thin gauge stuff. It's the thick gauge stuff. So I'm gonna go and get 2 of those. We'll cut them and fit them and put them in. Problem solved. See, offcut. There's always some offcut somewhere doing something, isn't there? It's going to fit lovely, that is. So here is Debbie trimming the bush. There's nobody allowed to go near it. Only Debbie can do it. She goes mad. It has to be just so. She's sort of very particular about it. But yeah, this is Scoutcrafter. I asked about the bush. Oh, the pom-poms are done, look. The pom-pom tree. Pom-pom tree's bush trimmed. This is as level as it gets, sort of thing. Here she is, look. She's, can you hear her? Chomping away. Hold on. Chomping away. Oh, here we go. Just get it and mash it.
I'll mash you.
Just get it and mash it. They are. Here we go, look. Oh, yeah, you see it, look. Oh, tiny bit by tiny bit. It takes her ages to do her, to get it all done as the way she wants it. Bloody drives her mad, she does. But yeah, she's very, very particular about the front. Well, this, unfortunately, I think this has died on us. Yeah. Well, I keep saying to save this, kill the weed. See this yellow stuff? I think that's a weed. I think we should just chop that out, but she doesn't want to. So we're hoping that this now will work its way and replace that. But we were too late. This was choked. Do you see how this was choked by another tree? This lot killed this one. I'm convinced of it. Yeah, that was quite nice. It's been going quite a few years. But yeah, no, that one's dead. We're hoping that one will now come along. We're going to kill all this lot. Yeah. So yeah, coming on nicely. So easy is, look. This is don't touch my bush. Are you trimming your? Oh, you mad bird! It'll only grow again. You'll only munch it up again. Yeah.
That'll be it now before the winter.
No. Mad bird. I would look through the window, but there's dust. Look at the filth. Look at what the dust has done. Oh my God, there's some cleaning to do. Oh. Anyway, for now, I've supported the fireplace with that there. I think I'm going to go and get another one of these and we'll do it out of steel. I'm really worried about what to do with this. Shall I continue digging? See, it's quite deep. And it's... So, shall I dig that out or shall I just put a slab of concrete on top there now? What do you think? Or will that be too heavy for that? I'm waiting for Stephen. Stephen will tell me what to do. What did you say, mad bird? What did you say? You've been trimming your bush and now you're making your balls round. Yeah, pretty good. In a big pot, look. Shh. She'll be getting me next to brush up all the bits and clean up after her. Yeah, so it's time to run. Time to run.